Welcome back, everyone. So as you guys see in the title, today I'm gonna swap FJ Cruiser coils into my 1992 4Runner. So let's get right to it. So really quickly before we do the swap, the reason why I want to do the coil swap is because of that. If you guys are able to see, I have the mom sag in the back, which basically means the coils over time they just sag, which make the lower make the bag basically just go down. And I've read somewhere that you can swap FJ coils into the 4Runner. If you guys want to know, these are from a 2014 FJ Cruiser Trail Edition 4x4 automatic FJ Cruiser. And I've read somewhere that you can swap them here into the second gen. So I want to test that theory out, and I want to show you guys if it does work and if you guys are interested. Originally, I did want to do the old man MU 2-inch, coil in the rear, but I would have to save up for that. And luckily, these just came into the shop, and they just did a whole, lift suspension, and I got the old, parts. So that's what I wanted to do today. So let's get right to it. As you guys can see, I lifted up the car by the pumpkin, and then I have jack stands on both sides supporting the frame. So once you have it all secured, you pretty much want to, so you're gonna slowly drop it down, and then that'll create a frame drop. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. So before I drop it down all the way, I removed the wheels from both sides. Now we can have the most frame drop. So let me catch you guys up on what I did so far. I removed the rear shock absorber just for visual representation. I just removed the 17mm bolt. I kind of pried it, and it kind of just hangs there. If you guys want to fully remove it, you guys, there's a 14mm bolt, or nut, sorry, a nut right here. But to remove it, you're also gonna need a quarter wrench, so you can hold it, so you can kind of hold it in place, or else it's just gonna keep on spinning. You're just gonna hold it in place just like that, as you have a ratcheting wrench. I know this is not a ratcheting wrench, but you're gonna need one if you guys want to remove it, make it easier. And then next thing I did was I removed the stabilizer bar brackets on both sides. These are just, they go right here, and they're just held on by like two 12mm bolts. As well, I also removed the lateral control rod bracket, which is just held on by two 12mm bolts right here. And next thing I have to do is just remove this whole lateral control rod from over there. So I ended up not removing that nut right there. So all I did was just move the jack on the left, and then just jacked up one side and compressed, as you guys can see right there, just compressed one side to have flex. And then all I did was just remove the coil string right over here. And as you guys can see, if you guys look at them side by side, you can see the FJ Cruiser ones are just about like one coil more taller. So I believe this should already just give me like about a couple inches of lift. I didn't really measure, but we'll see before and after. Something that I noticed when I installed the new coil from the FJ is that it doesn't sit properly like the old one would. I'll show you guys, but this is as best as I can fit it. Then I'll show you guys the other side, the old suspension and how it's technically supposed to sit. So as you can see, this one sits all the way around perfectly. Obviously this is the OEM one, and the other one just kind of sits a little bit awkwardly. But I think I just want to try it and see how it goes. And as you guys can see, I guess it's side by side. This is the new coil and this is the old one. This one's more has less of a diameter when it sits. So if you guys are wondering how he did it on this side, I just got a big block right here, and then I got a jack, and then I just pretty much, you know, just flex this side. Like I'm dropping this side more so I can fit the coil in. And right now I'm just trying to find the best position to where to sit the actual coil, so when I drive it doesn't like just pop out of nowhere. So that's my dilemma right now. Okay, so we're here a different day, and let me catch you guys up. I was able to put everything back together, and I'll show you guys a clip right now on how I was able to sit the coils. You'll see in the clip that the coils aren't seated properly, but I seated them the best I can. But I definitely think it gave the 4Runner a lift. What do you guys think? Right now I'm in school and I try to find like a level place, and I'll try to alternate between clips between when I did it and now, but I definitely feel like it's now a little bit more even. Here's this side, let me show you guys the other side. And so this is a new day, and I was able to actually drive it and tell you guys my experience with the swap. For some reason I feel like this side is a little bit taller, or maybe just the rear end is just a little bit taller now because of the coil swap. So initially when I installed the coils, I installed them in September 23rd. It is now October 26th, so it's been a whole complete month that I've actually ran those coils, and I definitely think I've had no issues with them. I haven't ran, you know, I've been driving it to school, to work, freeway, regular streets, everything, and I definitely feel there's a difference. There's definitely stiffer. So I've gotten to test throughout that month period. I've gotten to test out these coils, and it's definitely, theoretically, it works and no issues and nothing whatsoever. Going over bumps, there's no noise. So it definitely worked, at least for my application, and it definitely gave me that lift that I wanted in the rear to compensate for that sag. And I theoretically, yes, you can do the swap from the FJ Cruiser, but I wouldn't recommend it, just because, you know, in the back of my mind I'm always thinking that those coils aren't sitting properly as flush as they should. But after this video, I already ordered some Old Man MU heavy duty coils so it'll actually see properly for my application, so it'll actually, so I'm not worried about it, you know. But it definitely worked, and yeah, I think it was really cool. I think it was a really fun experience to you know, to try it out and to prove it. So yeah, it definitely worked. And if you guys liked this video, just wait till you see, I have one more surprise to the next video, so definitely stay tuned for that. Comment down below if you guys think that, if you guys see the difference. So I'll try to like alternate the clips and the before and kind of the after, so I'll try to alternate them. But let me comment down below, see if you think, let me know if you guys see the difference. But I definitely see it, and yeah, it's really cool. So stay tuned, guys. Bye.